Hi guys, so today I just want to work a little bit with that super mystery bag or whatever they called it that I just recently got from Spellbinders. I just got it yesterday and I thought I'm going to use it because I know a lot of you, the same, what I would normally do is get it, look at it, and just like put it away or leave it sitting somewhere and never really actually use it. So I want you guys to use your mystery bundles, especially, I know we've just picked up some tonic ones and the Spellbinders or anything you get from like Crafter's Companion, like actually try to make it work or, you know, use some of the pieces. So, I haven't checked today yet if it's still available, the mystery bundle, but if it is, I'll have a link in the description box, which will be an affiliate link, which means I'll make a small commission if you use that link to purchase one. I also want to apologize for the state of affairs here. Look at this. So I used the Arteza mica powders, and it got all over this, and since this is like silicone and rubbery, it just really wanted to stick to it, and I can kind of remove it. I washed it with, you know, washing. I washed it, and they're still on there, but again, you can see I'm kind of, so I'll try and work on that as the days go by, but I just want to point that out. It's real sticky. So yesterday I got this kit, right? Or not kit, but the mystery bundle. So these aren't really meant to go together. It's just, you know, a bunch of different things, but I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to try it out. So I have this washi. I want to use some of that. I'll probably use the buttons in some way. Probably not for this one, the butterflies, because I have a certain idea of what I want to do. So these, yesterday when I was talking about them, I think I said dies. They're not dies. They're just metal blanks. And I do have stuff that you can put on this to make it look like antique, like patinaed, but I'm not trying to get too fancy. I might use some of these. That was what I was thinking. We will see about this. Oh, I forgot that I have a cut and emboss folder. That's pretty too. What I was aiming for was to use this guy because I like the sentiment on here. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. You must keep moving. That's it. That doesn't say forward, but it just says must keep moving. It's from Albert Einstein. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then maybe use the little wheels as like to make our own paper background kind of thing, or we'll see how we use them. There's some little like other little bracket looking things. So I think this is fun to use. I may use this in some capacity. I don't know why I really want to use this. It looks like a hinge. So I thought, well, maybe I can add that in somehow. Maybe I can't. We'll see. What else is in here? I think that's it. Well, that I was planning on using. And, yeah, we'll see. I was thinking maybe even cutting into this just to use the gold of this paper, since I don't know if I would use that as an actual ornament that they show there. But what I'm going to do is grab some stuff and try to put a card together. Okay, so I cut a piece of paper down to 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to work on this before we get to some of the other things. And that paper came from this Graphic 45 paper pack I recently picked up from a Cherry on Top. They were having 20% off sale. I don't know if that's still going on. If it is, I will have the information in the description box. This is off to the races. And let's get off to the races. Actually, my shoe just fell off. That's okay. I'll take the other one off. All right. There we go. All right. I am going to put these to the side for right now. This too. I have my coffee and some water here. I might use this Arteza mica powder in the bronze color again. Whenever it's not a review video, I don't really have to say that, but they had sent these for review initially, so I have that there. I'm going to use that in just a minute. And then I'm going to stamp in frayed burlap and black soot. Frayed burlap, I like the color. I was going to use walnut stain, but walnut stain's so dark it almost looks like the black, so I'm like, I'll leave that for another day. Sorry, that was really fast transition there. But I took the opposite side of this paper that has a lot of kind of tans and pretty colors in that paper pack, so I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to get the little wheels. Oh, this is, I was going to say it's packaged again, but no, it's just on its carrier sheet. So I'm going to get these two guys. Thinking about using this little guy, but we'll see. Maybe not right now. Since these guys are small, I'll use my little art impressions stamp set. Oopsie. I'm so used to getting these brand new and taking the back off. They're ready to go. I don't need to. I was gonna pick that off. That's not good. Okay. So I'll take like frayed burlap right now and just, we're gonna stamp it around. I am gonna put some black wheels also, but we are going to top this with our sentiment, so you want to make sure to really get the edges kind of, you know, for now that's okay. Let me see, I'm gonna get the black one out. So you might not get this same one, and I know some people already got theirs. Some people said they did get something similar, or, you know, however. So don't count on, if you like this, that, oh, that's what I'm going to get. You might not, right? All the bags are going to be a little bit different. I think that's okay. I'll put that topper there. Okay. That one's too close for my liking, but that's okay. It's okay. Do I need any more? Probably not. There's something here. Yeah, I guess we're good. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to clean these off real quick and put them back on their carrier. And the only other thing I wanted to do for this background is possibly, like I said, some of this, I'll tease it here, so let me put this to the side. Now, if you really want this to stick, you have to set it. You know, spray it with water, that kind of thing. If I spray this with water, obviously my wheels are going to react, so I do not want that. So I'm not going to do that, but I am going to put a little bit down. The set did come with a little spoon. That's probably too much. Let me put some back. That's way too much. I only need just a little bit. And then hopefully this brush, let me see if it's too... I'm just going to get a little bit of water and get some of this guy. But what happens is that since this is going to be in the back round, I don't think it's going to rub away as much. So I'm not going to be too concerned. I'm just going to sprinkle this on here. Somebody had mentioned that I might want to get some gum arabic. And now that I have a big set of pigments, that's probably something I'll look into, because I never really had them before, so it wasn't something I was like, oh, I need all these different things. So just a little sprinkling of something. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Okay, not too much. I'm going to leave this here for just a second. I'm going to put this over here to dry. And then I'm going to take some washi. And this might be weird because I'm going to wet it. But washi, you can, you know, ink it up. You can do lots of different things. I'm just going to find where the beginning of this thing is. And the pattern is kind of crazy. But that's part of the charm, because I think I'm just going to mix it in somewhere in the background. Oopsie. Let me get this going so I'm not wasting your guys' time, and I'll be right back. Okay, of course, a second go out it wasn't too bad. So I'm just going to take some of this. I don't need all of this, but I'm some. So I'm just tearing it. And again, I'm just going to take some of this and really kind of get it in there. What I really want, to be honest, let me get some of this frayed burlap in here. So I'm just kind of mixing it with some of the ink, whatever else I might be able to get in here, just to make it look a little more dull. You know what I'm saying? Not as just stark white. Okay, and I'm just going to leave this on here to dry. Let me clear up my space, and then we'll start cutting and doing some other things. I'm going to leave it on here, and I'll be right back. So I'm looking at this, I'm kind of planning. I have a card base 8.5 by 5.5. Of course, I'm going to fold it in half, and just so you know, that mica powder has gotten all over everything, so I probably need to get rid of this. That's what I need to do. Let me remove this mat real quick. I wiped it, but it's just everywhere. So what happened was when I flicked it with my brush, I wasn't super careful about it. I see it's all over my Gemini over here. It's all over these implements over here. Oh well. All right. So I'm gonna mount this on here. Again, this piece, maybe I didn't mention, was 4 by 5.25. It's always 4 by 5.25 whenever I start off something like this. So that's on there, but I'm not going to stick it down quite yet because we have some things to do, and then we have our washi and other stuff. So what I'm going to do, I think, is cut, just for a little accent, since I have this thing and I don't really know what else to do with it. There's always something to do with something, right? I'm going to use this little guy, just the way it is paired up here to make like a frame, but you can always just use the outer portion or make a shadow, and then you have this. But I'm going to use these pieces together. I'm going to cut it out of one of these gold pieces here. So you guys saw yesterday, you're supposed to make a little ornament out of this. Maybe that's fun for the kids during Christmas time, so I'll leave a few, but this one, I'm going to take a piece of it and cut that into it. I'm going to run both pieces at the same time, so I'm going to tape those down. So it makes like a little, kind of cool little frame looking thing. Where's my tape? There it is. And I'm going to trim this down. I don't want to waste too much of the next one, so let me put that away. And I'm going to run this through real quick. So as far as this being a mixed media dye, it's not any thicker than a regular metal dye. I know some, like whenever Crafter's Companion puts out like a mixed media dye or a dye for, you know, different things, it's thicker than just your regular thin metal dye. But this one appears to be just as thin as anything else, so not bad. And I suppose if I wanted to run it through with an embossing, I could have gotten an embossing around this, around the edge of this one, where the two meet. You know what I'm saying? That space in the middle there. Could have embossed, but I did not do that, so. All right, we'll put that to the side. We have our little element. Let me put these pieces away. I'll be right back. So I'm going to use the black ink again. We have this other element. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, so I just have a piece of paper, the other opposite piece that I cut off from that graphic 45 paper. And I'm just going to hopefully, let me see how big this sentiment is. Oh, that'll work. Okay. So if you want to know that this is straight, you can use a stamp positioner. For right now, I'm just going to eyeball it. I am going to use the stress inks, which again are not like the crispest thing, right? Just a water-based ink. But we'll see what happens. And if I don't like it, I can just go back with some Versa Fine or something else, stamp it again. Oh, that's nice. Just rough looking enough. I think that's okay. So I'm going to do it this one, and there is no rhyme or reason here. I am going to cut this down. So I don't know what size this is really. You know, it's not the biggest thing or the smallest sentiment in the world, but all I'm going to do, so there are no sizes here. I'm just going to bring this over and cut it down so it's about even on both sides there. You know, a little off the top. Something like that. And then I'm going to mount this on some black cardstock. I just have some scraps of black cardstock sitting here. I just grabbed a few different ones. I guess I'll use this one. And now you can make this a little grungier too if you wanted to distress this. I just kind of kept it clean, but at the same time not really, right? Because I did the little sprinkles of color on the other parts. But the other thing I like to do with this is use a wet glue, so when I go to trim it down, I can move it around if I need to. But for now, that's good enough. I'll bring this over and hope that I don't completely mess it up. It's a little bit crooked, so let me go like this. Not too bad. I might have to cut off a little bit more of that. Yeah, so a little bit more off this side, but other than that, I think we're okay. That's not too bad. Okay. So let me toss this to the floor. Let me gather my thoughts and see how I want to layer this up, and we will do that. Okay, I'm not 100% sure, but we will go ahead and stick this down. And being careful because again I didn't seal the what's that stuff called? Oh my gosh. Forget that. Let's ditch that one. Where is my other... Oh, you know what? Let's use this guy. I said I was going to try to use these. I hadn't used them before. So my little Nuvo... Oh, it sounds cute. I got this one in a bag recently too, right? Okay. So we're going to put this down. Not fully yet because I totally forgot I was going to put this on here. So I'm going to fold this in half just to make it like look like a little clasp, a little something. Then I'm going to tuck in this top part here. Let me get some glue on the back of this. I don't know that I'm able to get my little dog on there. I wanted to, but now I'm thinking I'll probably just go with button and not so much doggies. We will see. Okay. I'm gonna hold that down till it dries. I'll be right back. That's pretty good. So next thing I'm gonna bring back this washi, and again, like I said, I don't need all of it, but I want it to be more organic looking. So I'm probably gonna tear that a little bit and just get this down here somewhere. I don't know. Some there. And tear another piece of it. I'm just tearing it. Maybe that piece can go out a little further. And I keep forgetting about my elements. So what I should have done is trim these down, you know, do all this on the background, then stick the background paper down, but I got ahead of myself. I'm also not feeling all that great this morning. I'm a little bit tired. How are you guys doing? Things seem better, worse. Hope everyone on the East Coast got through that storm without too many issues. I know some people are still out of power. I'm not sure about today, but that's really, really hard. I'll pop that up right there. I think I need one more layer of washi. Just a little more washi. Let me see. I'm gonna cut this one before I get there. That's good. Just want to add a little bit more. Okay, so I was looking at the dogs, and there's a little guy. But if I put him on here, I don't know, you know, I don't know where to put him. I don't want him just hanging off of here. And if he's like this, it's kind of weird. You know, I don't know. But I did want the little dogs. I thought, oh, dogs, you know, they chase bikes. I think it was a cute little accent to add, but I'm not going to add him today. So what I'm going to do is probably use these guys. And we're almost done. And I don't know how I want to use these. Again, you can always put your little, I always say again, which I haven't even mentioned, but like people do all the time, that's why it's again. You can put a little twine, baker's twine or whatever through there. I always have it sitting in front of me in case I want to use it. So I have like this, it says ribbon, it's not ribbon, but anyway, I have a pack like this. I have a Martha Stewart pack, and then I still don't use them. So that's just me. I'm going to use 3D glue gel because it works really well to hold on to things like this. And I was going to first eyeball how I wanted to use it, but I didn't addition anything. I think that's good enough. I mean, I can put another one up here, but I think let's keep it simple. This seems more like a manly card, right? And so I'm just going to put this stuff on the back and pop it up right here. So, nice card. I like the sentiment. Kind of quick. I just try to use as many pieces of what came in that kit so we can make a card. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this quick tutorial. I hope it turns out to be quick. It feels like it was. And thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys got in yours. I've already heard from some people what they got in theirs, but I am curious. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.